Hi there, my name is Daly Hames, and this is my To Write Love on Our Arms Spring 2015 internship video application. 5 weird things about me. I've never met another person named Daly. I have a rather large dent in my head. It's right there. I get the hiccups more often than the average person. My best friends have been my friends since birth. And I have a cat named Nacho, whose name literally came from having nachos for dinner one night. In my own words, what does community mean to me? And what do I believe a healthy community looks like? Community to me means people coming together for a similar reason. I believe that communities come in all shapes and sizes, but they're meant to build relationships. A healthy community to me is a support system. People who positively help you become the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. A healthy community loves you right where you're at and is accepting but not enabling of unhealthy coping habits. It is where one can be honest and vulnerable without fear. It is where disagreements can happen and it's okay. Community to me means practicing presence, and that means being a consistent friend. Whether it's good or bad, whether it's boring or exciting, showing up for that friend. A healthy community experiences life together. What am I passionate about other than TWLOHA? I have fallen in love with sociology and social change, and that came from a rooted passion for people. I'm a little over halfway through a degree in sociology, and I love the atmosphere of the classes. We sit together and talk about the world's most controversial subjects, which can cause the most heated arguments ever, but it's in a peaceful environment because of the understanding that social change is possible, and we're talking about these things with an understanding of each other. This type of environment inspires me to want to do good for people. I want to give back what has been given, and I am so excited for where this degree might lead me. What or who is a major influence in my life, and how do I influence others? My biggest influence is Jesus Christ. My relationship with Him keeps me grounded, gives me hope, and keeps me fighting from day to day. My other major influences are my family and friends. They have helped me in my darkest times and celebrated with me in my best times. There will never be enough I can do to repay them, and I am so blessed to have them. These influences have kept me alive. I help to influence others in the same way that Christ teaches us through kindness, giving, and compassion. I hope to be a good example for the kids I work with and the people I interact with. I hope to be that kind smile to people in daily interactions, and I strive to volunteer and give back to my community. I want to live my life by paying it forward and to repay people who have helped me by paying it forward. A conversation that sparked change in my life was one I had with my mother when I was in a very dark time in my life. She told me that she would hold on to my faith and my self-worth until I was ready to believe in it again. In my recovery, taking back my faith and self-worth again has made me realize that we all need somebody like who my mom was for me in my dark time. People need people. Life is too difficult in order to carry that burden alone. And that's why I believe supporting each other in our dark times is so important. That is part of the reason why I believe that I will be a good addition to the To Write Love on Our Arms team. Although this question was the hardest one for me to answer, because I struggle with my self-worth and with being self-confident all the time. But I believe that is part of me. It's part of my story and something I hope will help me relate to others. Being able to share that sometimes we struggle in believing in ourselves, but that's okay, and that's why we keep fighting. I hope that my struggles with depression, anxiety, self-harm, and purging will help me to better understand where other individuals are coming from. I would love the opportunity to be able to give back some of what was given to me. I would be a good addition to the TWLOHA team because I'm passionate about mental illness and fighting for those who struggle with it. The stigma that surrounds mental illness silences those who try to reach out for help. But I believe that social change is possible, and I'm passionate about that and about wanting to make a nonprofit a part of my life. I would be honored to be a part of the TWLOHA team, and I very much so appreciate you considering my application. Thank you so much.